Selma by Jamisa Conway. In this presentation, we will have an overview, the causes of Selma, how were African Americans affected, how society was affected, the long-term effects of Selma, and a video with a question. Selma happened in March 1965. It was led by Dr. King. It was a 5-day march, which was approximately 54 miles covered. Selma happened right exactly where it started from. Selma, Alabama to Montgomery, Alabama, which is the capital of Alabama. The problem were African Americans were ready to have their voters' rights issues addressed. The causes of Selma were African Americans were not able to vote. They were given literacy and other compliance tests. An example of a compliance test, if you've ever seen the movie Selma, it goes to a scene where the lady is getting ready to vote, and there's a white gentleman there, and he asks her a question: how many judges are in their district county? She gives him the number, and he asks her to name them. She knew the number, but though she knew the number, he took it a bit further and asked her to name all 65 judges. And because she couldn't do that, he said she was denied. The event was known as Bloody Sunday. It was known as Bloody Sunday because it happened on a Sunday. On that Sunday, the activists, the protesters, were attacked by policemen, causing a lot of blood. There were also approximately 600 people who marched. Men, women, children, people from different races. African Americans were affected because once they got to the Edmund Pettus Bridge, they were asked to turn around. State troopers, as I previously stated, attacked the activists. It was a peaceful march, so they really had no reason to attack. 50 people were hospitalized. The event affected society because during this time, this is when TV was a thing. You would sit at home, you would watch TV with your family. This was a big event that was happening in the African American community. So yes, this event was televised. So people got to see with their own eyes, especially those that were not of color, got to see with their own eyes just exactly what was going on with the African Americans were going through. They were seeing them being hosed down, beaten, dogs attacking them, and all that stuff. After this event, August 6, 1965, President Lyndon Johnson signs the Voting Rights Act of 1965. So basically what this was, he signs this bill that says, hey, we have the 15th Amendment. We have to enforce the 15th Amendment for African Americans. It was not just made for white people to vote. There's this amendment that says that, hey, African Americans do have the right to vote without any literacy test or compliance test. Like I stated, the voters could not be denied the right to vote based on their color, which is the 15th Amendment, which Lyndon B. Johnson did enforce. The long-term effect was citizens could not be denied the right to vote by failed compliance. No more compliance tests. Everyone has the right to vote now. Everyone has fair game. Now, we skip to 2015. We are now, us as African Americans, are now able to vote. Of course, there's other things. If you have a felony, stuff like that, you can't vote. But that's not just for us. It's for across the board. And here's the video. And I would just like to thank you for taking time out to listen to my presentation. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Thank you.